nomination. What has to follow is just for me to make a declaration confirming the nomination. I'll read a prepared declaration. Definitely being returning officer for Marache Electoral District, pursuant to the Local Government Act, Chapter 138, declare Tedriru Alizana duly nominated as a candidate to contest for election as the District Women Councilor for Ajira Electoral Area of Marache District.
Thank you.
Welcome. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much.
This is a copy of the nomination records.
Thank you.
Abu, you have been in the council these years that are going to end by next year.
Yes.
And if you look at the Ajira sub-county, is one of the sub-counties in the Marsa district which is lacking critical service delivery infrastructure and so on, like health centers and so on. And they tell us you are seeking for election, and yet some of those things have not reached your sub-county. What has been the challenge? Is it your voice has not been loud enough, or what? You can start with introduction.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm called Tedriru Alizana, female councillor for Tara and Ajira sub-county, currently being nominated as the female councillor for Ajira sub-county, NRM flag bearer. I've been there in the last 4 years that we are going to end our term. Truly, we in Ajira sub-county, there are other services that are really missing. One of it has been the health facility issue. And why it has never come in the 5 years, it has not been just that maybe I've been not raising the issue. I'm just very sure that since I'm seeking for re-election, it will eventually come. The process of health facility, actually in Ajira sub-county, one of it has been that we needed to have land which has already been there and it has been titled, and I know if I will come back, and since the documents have all been submitted, it will just be an easy project to be given to Ajira sub-county. Thank you.
We know one of the roles of a councillor is to do oversight and monitor government projects. But if you look at Marsa district, it's one of the districts in Western that has been having challenges when it comes to issues of one, accountability, and then there's also been issues related to corruption allegations and so on. And they tell us on your side, as a councillor who has been in this council, what are the things that you did in the council to make sure that at least your voice could also be added onto those who are speaking maybe against or condemning such kind of issues, if indeed they were there?
Yeah, especially one of the roles of a councillor is to monitor government projects, and indeed we have really been doing that, monitoring projects wherever we could go, and during our monitorings, if we identify gaps, we always come and sit down on a round table in our committees. Then we discuss and we look for way forward. Normally when we realize gaps, after which if we discuss about the gaps, they are always responded to.
What could be some of the examples?
One of the projects that has been on ground is let me say the roadworks that are under URIF. One of the projects have been actually the road projects. Sometimes you could identify gaps whereby the water channels are not, the offshoots, they are not well opened. But whenever we always come for monitoring, when we identify, we always inform our technical staff to ensure that the water channels, the offshoots, they're opened so that the water can easily move, so that it doesn't accumulate on the road. Otherwise, that has been one of our strong points we could emphasize when it comes to roadworks.
We have been covering this council in these years that are going, and when the issue of colorless seed has been a point of controversy even up to now, we realized that you were not maybe speaking about it, or what? Tell us something briefly about that project, since you've been representing both sub-counties.
Okay, as a council, in fact, the issue of colorless seed, it was only not the issue of the community alone, or the questions that have been raised. It has only not been raised by the community, but it was by the entire stakeholders who needed that the school has to be there. One of the issues that the council actually had put, that the matter has to be investigated. It has been IGG that has been following the matter, and council had actually left the entire situation to be investigated by IGG. Yeah.
Maybe second last, tell us some few things that you feel you've done in the community and also in the council, which you feel the reason enough for you to get re-elected by the voters in Nigeria sub-county.
Yeah, thank you so much. One of the issues is that Ajira itself is one of the hard-to-reach areas actually in Maracha district, whereby the area is mountainous. Accessing sometimes services is a bit hard. But in these 5 years, we had a project of NOSIP, that is National Oil Seed Project, that has actually opened. It has made Ajira connected. Areas that have not been reached to, they are now accessible. So
in terms of roads?
Yeah, in terms of roads. So that has been one of the greatest projects that we have achieved in the 5 years. Yeah.
Okay, maybe lastly, what could be your recommendation to your competitor? I don't know if you are alone or you have other competitors, and also your message to other politicians in other sub-counties who are contesting.
For now, I don't know whether I have a competitor, but as I see, people are still picking forms. I never know, somebody might come and get also a form. But what I'm actually requesting from my colleague politicians is that let us have peaceful campaigns. We should be peaceful in our rallies. Let us be friendly. Let us keep that mutual relationship, because there is a life after politics. Even if you've gone through, even if you have not gone through, we shall still continue to depend on each other. We should just keep the linkage. Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, Honorable Tedriru Alizana. We thank you for this eloquence in the way you presented your issue.